Hey, it's Matt and Denzel again, and we're sorry.
I've been
Gone my
gone.
whole life, Denzy.
What do you do when I? What do you do when I leave?
Wait for you to come back.
I love you.
I love you. But yes, sorry. It's been like three. This is the third week
We
since
fucking
our last video.
we fucking suck dick. That's why we haven't been on.
We're not good at keeping a schedule. We need to be better though, because I know y'all guys like watching these and have fun listening to us ramble about random bullshit. Which the last two times we made one, we haven't really even talked at all because
Other people been
we're
talking.
guests. But today it's just us. And the bad thing is, it's not going to be a very long video because we're basically just going to talk about the Superstar Showdown.
Which fucking sucks dick. By the way, shout out for the people who follow.
Yes, shout out to all the followers, all the likes, comments, all that good stuff. Subscribers, that's what they're called.
And for new people, if you like what we talk about, drop some selections.
That was the Super Showdown. We're stupid.
Did we say Superstar?
Yeah, Super Showdown 2020. Just to refresh ourselves on it.
2020.
Even though we just watched it this morning, it was so boring that I don't even remember the matches. I don't remember who won. Let me fix the camera a little bit.
Oh, by the way, thanks to Matt, he gave me this cool shirt. You know, if you get offended, I don't give a damn. Fuck you.
Yeah, we're not supposed to be politics. It's kind of politicking.
If you ever seen a Notebook,
you remember that scene. But yeah, so that's his new shirt. And yeah. Okay, so Superstar Showdown. Super Showdown.
Super sucky showdown.
Super suck down. Okay, so first off was the little tournament for the 2 Wyke trophy. It was a gauntlet match, and it was shit.
Very shitty.
I mean, R-Truth, go you, but then they brought AJ Styles out. He thought he was such a hot shot because he beat a guy who already had to beat 3 other people. And then after those matches, they were all pissy about it, and they all attacked him afterwards, except for one, I think, which was Andrade was the one that didn't attack him. Yeah. And Rey Mysterio was supposed to come out and face AJ Styles and be the last contender. He got beat up by the OC, and then the Undertaker beat the OC up, and he came out and chokeslammed him one time, and that was the end of the match. I was like, really? That's...
Yeah, everybody knows.
Undertaker's like 500 years old.
DC, that is.
And the chokeslam was weak. He was like... he like lagged him down. It was weird. It was just meh. But R-Truth, props for beating 3 people. I know, I mean, scripted and all, but you know.
But anybody knows the Undertaker. He comes out once every blue moon.
It's just in time for WrestleMania. Which we will be covering too.
Yeah.
And Elimination Chamber, which is on tomorrow night. Well, technically tonight because we're recording after midnight. But he's going to be at work, so we'll have to do that one for next week.
Yeah, don't tell him. I want to surprise him when I'm not here.
Yeah, so we're actually... No, penis? Butt?
Dick butt?
I don't know. Next match was Miz and John Morrison versus The New Day for the SmackDown Tag Team Championship.
That was actually a pretty good match.
That was a good fought match. It just ended shitty. It should just, which I guess most tag matches end with cheating. So
who doesn't cheat nowadays?
Yeah. But I mean, that one was a pretty good match. That was probably the only good match of the fucking night. Yeah, pretty much. Next was Angel Garza and Humberto Carrillo, which at first I was like, oh, this fucking
Saudi Arabian nigga.
No, these were the Latino fellas.
Oh, those Latino people. I like that one guy.
They were good at first, And then halfway through the match, they kept botching every move that they were supposed to do, and it was kind of weird.
Can't sell it.
And they couldn't sell worth crap. But the one dude that looked like Taylor Lautner, he was pretty good. I think that was Humberto.
I don't know how you spell that.
Yeah, because Angel was the one that took his pants off in the middle. Remember?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, those like long pants, and he did the Parker. Shout out to Parker.
In those pants. You should sponsor us for those pants.
The rip-off pants. Next up was Seth Rollins and Murphy and the Street Profits. Why the Street Profits were getting a tag team championship match? I don't know.
Because they're black.
Yeah. I can't say that though. That's racist.
Well, yeah, you can. You say nigga. Well, not technically, you can't say nigga.
No, I never say that. I've never said that word in my life. But
Have you said it with the ER?
no.
I haven't.
Yeah, you have. You can't trade that.
Nigger.
Don't say it.
Oh, I just said it.
Yeah, twice.
They can't. They don't know.
Please don't block us, YouTube. We're not big enough to block it. That was just a man match. Like I said, every match, this whole pay-per-view was like
Suck ass. If it was like John Wayne told Pepper Rough and Tough and don't take shit from nobody, that's what it is.
And then there was Mansoor versus Dolph Ziggler, which Mansoor is the first Saudi Arabian superstar, they say. And since it was in Saudi Arabia, anyone could have called who was going to win that match.
By the way, the Saudi Arabian crowd fucking sucked ass. I'm pretty sure half of them had coronavirus because if you watched it, they had face masks and shit.
Yeah. But, yeah, they weren't hype at all. It was just like the crowd was dead, so it's like there was no hype, there was no like cheering.
Well, why come?
It's like,
if you're gonna be bored, stay your ass at home and watch.
Exactly.
What a waste of money.
They couldn't send out their hype men, the dude in the green shirt and then that long hair dude that are always in the front row. Every time you watch wrestling, anytime, they didn't have those guys, so there was no hype. Because that's what they're hired to do. They're hired to start hype. Brock Lesnar and Ricochet for the WWE Championship. Why did they ever even act like Ricochet could win? He was in the cruiserweight division versus Brock Lesnar, who they already overpower against even the most massive fucking people. And they're like, oh, well, he has a chance. No.
He sold his promo very well.
Yeah, he's good at selling a promo, but he's...
Like,
but they fucked him over, though. He worked this hard to get a match. And then the writers were like, oh, by the way, you're just going to get suplexed like 3 times. You're going to get an F5 and lose the match in like 2.5 minutes. What was it? 1 minute and 34 seconds. I have the stats right here. He lost in 1 minute and 34 seconds. A WWE Championship match.
Not even fun.
Why? It's fucking stupid.
It's because Brock Lesnar is just way overpowered.
Yeah, they hype him up way too much. Brock Lesnar's a fucking... Okay, I'm not going to talk shit about Brock Lesnar. If he watches this shit, and then he comes and F5s my bitch ass.
Look, no, the dude has a dick tattoo on his chest.
That's true. His sword tattoo is straight up a dick sword. So...
Like, come on now, bro. At least make it look like a sword. Like,
I've never seen a sword shaped like a dick. Just saying. With a round tip.
And
a vein.
It's pointed at his mouth, so you know what he does.
Okay, so next was Roman Reigns and King Corbin in a steel cage match.
I hate it.
Our biggest hate for steel cage matches is if they end in pinfall or submission. It's like, why have a steel cage?
Might as well have a regular match.
Yeah. I think that steel cage matches from now on should be escape only. That's how you win. That'd make it so much better to watch.
No.
But that was basically just a regular match in a cage. Like, what? Why? I don't know.
It's not fun.
No.
Like, He had multiple chances to get out. Like, he literally climbed over and about to just jump. And King Corbin just basically picked him up.
With one hand, picked up Roman Reigns with one hand and pulled him back into the ring. So it's obviously fake.
Wrestling's not fake. Don't say that.
Wrestling's real. It's real to me, damn it.
If you say it's fake one time, I'm going home.
It's scripted. Hey, I didn't say it was fake. Next up was Bayley versus Naomi.
Shout out to Naomi. She gave it her all. She was doing big time moves. And
Yeah, and then Bayley put her foot in her shirt so she couldn't move and then finish the match. That was the stupidest ending to a match fucking ever.
Why?
Like, their choices, this is why their stocks are plummeting. And why their viewership is plummeting. And why WWE subscriptions are plummeting.
Shout out to AEW. You're going to see me podcasting on them channels now.
You know, we can't watch it anymore.
Where can we watch AEW?
They don't sponsor us, AEW, please. And then, last but not least, last but least, Goldberg and Bray Wyatt.
Don't get me wrong, I love Goldberg.
I love Goldberg to death. Goldberg was my favorite wrestler growing up, and his as well.
Mm-hmm. But that match fucking sucked dick.
And I love Bray Wyatt. I love his character. I love his fucking whole shit. Like, his whole...
Have you ever seen him? If y'all haven't seen him now, you'll like him now than before.
Yeah. But his whole shit is awesome. And he's fucking really athletic for a big old dude. And, like, I've seen him do shit, like, just fucking crazy shit.
You don't see Mark Henry doing this shit.
In the entire match, what'd he do? 2 mandible claws on Goldberg. That was it.
And how many,
And then Goldberg speared him like 4 or 5 times. And then...
one regular ass jackhammer.
Yeah, 1 jackhammer. And that was the match. And it's like... Why? Like... Why hype this up so much? And he won the championship, the Universal Championship, by that. So both championship matches together at this thing. The main 2 championships was 4 minutes and 42 seconds all together. Both matches. That's fucking stupid. I was going to say the other word, but that's not politically correct. And I'm sorry. But it's like there's no point. Like, why have your championship matches be that short? Just because you're hyping up people who can't last in the ring for more than a couple minutes? Quit.
If anything, you
get people who can last.
Well,
like me. I got the stamina.
I can't last.
I got that stamina in the sack.
I'm a 2-pump man. Well, maybe.
I got 3, baby.
3 at the most?
Yeah.
Or 3 on a good day?
That's 3 every day. 4 on a good day.
Maybe 2 on a good day.
Hey, Bentley.
Because I can't go past 1 round. I mean,
yeah, so that's all we got to talk about for the Super Showdown. Like we said before, we need more topics. Just shit y'all want us to talk about. And we never really discussed the group chat that Taco David asked for, but he's in our weirdest group chat, so I mean, you know. And then let's see, what else can we talk about?
We started a new Snapchat group. I'm just say fuck it.
Yeah. If you want to be part of our Snapchat group where we send like stupid memes, fucked up shit, all that, let us know. Because on our last video, I think we put our Snapchats up there.
Mm-hmm.
So just go back to the last video on the description. Our Snapchats are in there. Just add us. Be like, hey, I want to be in the Snap group. Or just message us on here.
You can't get offended.
Yeah. If you get offended easily, you don't want to be a part of it.
You gotta have dark humor, like my beard right now.
But yeah. Yeah, like I said, we didn't have much to talk about this time. Except for that.
Oh,
Hopefully next week with the Elimination Chamber, it'll be better so we have more to talk about. But Super Showdown was shit. So, you know.
by the way, we went to the festival, and guess who
Oh,
was
yeah.
some chili officials?
There was like a chili cook-off here today, and we both were official judges of a chili competition, like a chili cook-off competition. We had to actually judge chili, like for real, for real. So that was pretty cool, and it was free for us to do. Everyone else had to pay $5 to taste their chili. We got it for free, and
Yeah.
free beer if we drank. But I don't drink, so I got water. Yeah. I wish they would have like provided sodas. That'd have been nice, but whatever.
Some of those chilies would taste like shit.
Yeah, there was one in particular. It was gritty. It tasted like they made some chili and just poured a cup of sand in it, and that was that. That was gross. But there were some that were fucking. You see how much I hate that one?
Shout out to Workaholics.
Yeah, shout out to Adam, Durs, and Blake, and Carl. Actually, Kyle.
If you see this, y'all should sponsor us with some Workaholics fits.
And by the way, Adam, you got a nice dick.
Yeah.
I seen it in Game Over, man.
Stay stupid, young penis.
Joe Dirt in the dirt. So awkward silence now.
We miss y'all. Like,
Yeah.
no cap.
We do feel bad that we missed the last 2 weeks. 1 week he was out of town. The other we were out all day and just really honestly forgot. And we are sorry.
You know what we
We'll
should
keep
do?
a better schedule.
We should do some cooking reviews. Like buy different food, like let them drop a selection of food that we should try.
Yeah. If y'all see any weird food in the store, anything that's like new, that seems strange, that you're like, I don't know if I want to try that or pay for it. I want someone else to try it for me. Let us know. We'll get it.
Better yet, find the most disgusting thing you can find at the store. And I'll try it.
Don't do that yet.
I'll do it. Like, give me some clown balls, and I like.
Clam balls?
Yeah, do clown got balls?
I don't think
How
so.
fuck do they make?
I don't know.
Exactly.
Through their balls?
But you say they don't have balls.
But they don't. They make balls. Oh, Call of Duty. We've been playing that a lot lately. Still, if y'all want to add us, let us know. Just send us a message through YouTube. And we'll add you. Just give us your Activision account and we'll add you and play with you sometime. Because we play a lot. Yeah, Nate. I know you ain't watching this, bitch. But you should. You should support your brother, your only white brother. Yours only black brother, though, so.
I'm white.
Well, I can't say his only brother because he's got 2. Duh. But yeah, so.
I'm still burping chili. Like, I fucking taste that shit.
You want to check out some Pokemon cards? We got some Pokemon cards. Yeah, I just like I said. I mean, we just need topics to talk about because like I don't really know what to talk about.
Don't make it hard.
Don't make it hard for us because you don't tell us anything. And also, if you haven't seen the video on Facebook that my wife posted about me getting egged, you should definitely check that out.
Do you want
I got an egg on my head.
Do you want to egg me now?
No, it's fucking messy. And that shit hurted.
So you can egg me now. I don't care.
I'll sperm you now.
We can do the laws. I'll get egged right now. Add some
Yeah,
suspense.
but then you gotta go take a shower and then
no.
you have to wait to play. No, you'd have to. It gets fucking everywhere.
I eat a raw egg.
Yeah, and then you'll barf it all over the fucking computer.
How much would bet I take it like a champ?
Take that dick like a champ.
Well, my dick is small. You know, I got like 3 pumps. It's like rollover minutes, you know. I gotta say something for next week so we can roll over. Because if I pump you right now, I ain't gonna be worth the shit when I go home. Bree, are you ready?
Oh, and we were gonna get to go to the Dallas Fan Expo this year, but financial situations aren't going to be able to afford it. And it's probably going to be canceled anyways, from what I read, because of the coronavirus.
What is that?
Fucking shit. It needs to hurry up and go away.
It's gonna blow away just like Zika, Ebola, West Nile virus.
But yeah, it just needs to go away, so we can do shit again. And so
I'm afraid to
hand
leave.
sanitizer isn't $20 fucking a bottle anymore.
I'm fucking afraid to leave the country.
I'm afraid to leave my house.
We're quarantining.
I'm afraid to work at a hotel because we have people that travel all over, and one of them could contract this.
Oh, you ain't gonna say it? Hashtag.
Hashtag me too, pound me too.
Hashtag something.
Hashtag slump. Hashtag slumping.
Do you watch your channel?
No, fuck no. Yeah, he gives a shit about me. He doesn't care
Hashtag,
about me.
hashtag slump me.
Hashtag slump city, bitch.
Hashtag stomp the bad guy from Toy Story.
See it? See it, the slump guy?
Yeah. Hashtag the owner.
Hashtag.
I'm gonna say his name.
I said the bad guy from Toy Story, and he's actually the good guy. I know who you're talking about. But,
I don't want you to get in trouble, okay? I love you, okay?
yeah, I don't want to either.
I'll cut off my testicles for you.
Megan. Think about it. But,
Ben, tell your mom to think about it. Casey, your mom gonna be definitely down for it. Of course.
your mama needs a good baby dickin'.
Who
He ain't watching this. I bet money that we will never get a text from Casey saying, "Oh, what y'all said on the podcast was rude." Casey, if you watch this, which I know you're not, text us as soon as you see this and say, "What the fuck, guys? Don't say that on your podcast."
But you
And
know what?
you won't watch this because you don't support your friends because you're mean.
You don't even come over anymore.
Yeah, you don't even hang out with us.
Bitch,
You just get pneumonia.
Bitch, why the fuck you always sick? Like, I'm never sick, and Matt never sick either.
Knock on wood.
This not even real wood.
Yeah, it's wood grain.
Hold up.
Knock on wood. We need some wood. We need some wood. This is particle wood. That's made of wood.
So if we get corona, fuck you, Casey. It's your fault.
Yeah. Casey gonna give us the corona. But yeah, so topics. Super Showdown was shit. Snapchat group. Casey's mom. Megan.
But you know, out of all of us, who got the hottest fucking mom in the world?
Ben.
Who? Bro.
Who?
Ben.
Oh, I thought you said no. I was like, what? I was like, what you talking about?
Ben, if you're watching this, I'm sorry. I checked to you on pictures last night.
Oh, she don't watch this. Because I posted on Facebook. But if you are watching this, you are hot. I mean, what else? I mean, we can't deny that.
Right.
We're not assholes. We're not going to deny you your hotness.
If I was old enough, can you date me? Like, will you marry me? Like, I will leave Bree for you.
If she's going to watch this, ain't going to get in trouble.
I don't care. I love you. Please marry me one day. Like Pim my rod.
Yeah.
Please love me. I love you. By the way, I'm joking. Not really.
No, it's not.
She makes some fucking badass pulled pork.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
You think pulled pork from like store or somebody you know make pulled pork? You ain't had Ben's mom pulled pork.
No.
On a scale of 1 to 10, it's fucking 10. 10. Varsity Blues. I love her pulled pork. Like,
You're not going to say the other part, huh?
no. Are you talking the pulled pork off the booty? Fuck it. I've already said it. Like, God. I'll marry you. Like, if you made me pulled pork every day when I come home from work, I'll love you even more. And I ain't talking about like the way. I'm talking about like I'll kiss your feet. I'll like come in, nigga, for some pulled pork. What the hell is that?
Skip frames detected 16% over the last 2 minutes. If you see, damn, we got some lag going on. So yeah, so we're gonna go because apparently my shit's lagging out, and I'm sorry if it affects the video and the audio and shit. Because if it does, I'm sorry. We love you guys. Keep supporting us, please. Even though we fucked up and missed 2 whole weeks.
Keep rocking in a free world.
No, we can't do that. That's copyright. Nardwar. We love you, Nardwar.
Interview us one day. Get us.
Yeah. Find us, Nardwar.
Anybody who's like a big time streamer, interview us. We're hot.
If you have a podcast, we'll be on it. We're desperate.
We need followers.
We need subscribers, and we need likes, and we need friends. No, actually, we just need people to fuck around with.
You don't need liars. Casey.
just your eye was poking up.
You need new hot moms, like Ben's mom. Like, why is she so hot, bro? All my friends. We talk about banging Casey's mom, but
oh god.
Lagging hard.
Yeah. Well, we're gonna go because we're getting alerts that our shit's lagging hard for no fucking reason at all. So thank you, and I hope you enjoyed the video and our talk about wrestling and Ben's mom.